Let's get you all the updates you need to know on Cyclone Taukte, the trail that it is following so far. It hit the Gujarat coast between Diu and Una yesterday and ended its landfall late last night. After landfall, Cyclone Taukte has now weakened into a very severe cyclonic storm and is proceeding towards North Gujarat, where it's likely to impact Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar. Due to gusty winds, hundreds of trees were uprooted in parts of Gujarat. Electricity was also disrupted in these areas. Now, the Ahmedabad airport, which had been shut on Monday evening, has now resumed operations this morning. The Surat airport, however, will remain closed till 1 p.m. The state government had evacuated more than 2 lakh people to safer places before the cyclone landfall. 54 teams of the NDRF and SDRF have been deployed for rescue operations. The Indian Army personnel have also been put on standby to face any eventuality. So wind speeds picked up last evening in Gujarat. We've seen maximum impact of the cyclone being felt in parts of Maharashtra and in southern Gujarat. The information we're getting is that yes, there has been quite a bit of damage reported, in the sense that there have been trees uprooted, electricity lines that have been cut off, leading to power outages in some areas, but no information so far whether there have been any casualties. Perhaps in the hours to come there will be a statement from the administration. But the storm now is moving to the north. It's weakened, so it's expected to bring rain as well as high-speed winds, but not as bad as it was in South Gujarat. Let me take this across to Gopi Manyar, who's joining us live now from Veeraval in Gujarat. Gopi, हमको ये बताइए कि अभी स्थिति क्या है गुजरात में? अभी तक जो इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला है हमको, एक कैजुअल्टी भी रिपोर्ट नहीं हुआ, लेकिन ज़्यादातर डैमेज हुआ है.
बिल्कुल अक्षता, अब तक जो है वो डैमेज की ही रिपोर्टिंग हुई है कि कहीं ना कहीं डैमेज बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है। और आपको दिखाते हैं, इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं सोमनाथ के समुद्र तट पर और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि जो 2 नाव थी, करीब कल रात को इसे यहाँ पे बांधा गया था, जो इस एंकर डालकर इसको बांधा गया था, लेकिन अचानक रात के वक्त में ये एंकर टूट गया और उसे टूटने के बाद वो समुद्र के अंदर चली गई, जबकि इस नाव के अंदर 9 से ज़्यादा लोग इसमें सो रहे थे। और जब तेज हवाएं चल रही थी तो एंकर टूट गया और उसके बाद ये नाव समुद्र में चली गई। अब उसके इंजन और नीचे की साइड पे पानी भर गया है। एक नाव पहले ही डूब चुकी है, बाकी 2 नाव में 9 लोग सवार है। अब उनको किस तरीके से रेस्क्यू करके निकालना, ये यहाँ पे प्लानिंग कोस्ट गार्ड और एनडीआरएफ की टीम के जरिए किया जा रहा है। आप देख सकते हैं कि जो दोनों नाव है इसमें करीब 9 से ज़्यादा लोग सवार है। लगातार यहाँ पे मोबाइल फ़ोन से जो लोग किनारे पे हैं, एनडीआरएफ की टीम के साथ है, कोस्ट गार्ड के साथ है, उन लोगों से लगातार वो लोग बातचीत कर रहे हैं, संपर्क बनाए हुए। लेकिन हालात ये है कि जो इंजन है, बोट का इंजन जो कि सबसे नीचे की साइड पे रहता है, उसमें भी पानी भर गया। अब धीरे धीरे जो एक नाव तो डूब चुकी है, बाकी जो 2 नाव है वो भी अब बताया यही जा रहा है कि हो सकता है कि वो भी कुछ ही घंटों में डूब जाए। तो उसमें 9 लोग सवार है। इन लोगों को किस तरीके से बाहर निकालना, क्योंकि कोस्ट गार्ड यहाँ पे पहुँच चुका है। कोस्ट गार्ड के जरिए अब ये रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चलाया जाएगा। करीब 9 लोग इस नाव में सवार है। इसी तरीके की जो खबरें हैं वो गुजरात के दूसरे इलाकों से आ रही है। अमरेली की बात की जाए तो अमरेली का राजूला है, जहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा तबाही इस चक्रवात ताउते ने मचाया है। वहाँ पे कई सारे पेड़ गिर गए हैं, इलेक्ट्रिक पोल जो है वो गिर गए हैं। जूनागढ़ की बात की जाए तो 60 से ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रिक पोल जो है वो गिर चुके हैं। और अब जो ये साइक्लोन है ये अब सेंट्रल गुजरात की ओर आगे बढ़ रहा है, यानी इसका जो कहर है वो ऊना, भावनगर, अमरेली में बरपाया है। अब बोटाद, अहमदाबाद, गांधीनगर में भी इसका असर देखने मिल रहा है। तेज़ हवाएं चल रही है वहाँ पे और वो माना जा रहा है कि काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो प्रॉपर्टी डैमेज है वो इससे होगा।
Okay, Gopi, thank you for getting us that report. You can see that still there is high-speed winds in those areas. Sea also very, very rough. So people have been advised from stepping out at this point till the entire system moves further inland. But it's not just the state of Gujarat. The state of Maharashtra, particularly the coastal areas of Maharashtra, also bore the brunt of this particular cyclone. It passed along the western coast and all along left behind a trail of destruction, and particularly in parts of Maharashtra. The Chief Minister's office informed that 6 people have lost their lives, 9 others have been injured in cyclone-related related incidents. As per the state government, around 12,500 people were relocated to safer locations. Rains along with gusty winds lashed Mumbai and other coastal regions of the state, uprooting trees and toppling electric poles in several areas, leading to power outages. Mumbai received moderate to intense spells of rain with wind speeds reaching 80 to 90 kilometers per hour late last night. Mumbai Airport, which was closed on Monday afternoon, resumed flight operations from 10 p.m. last night. Meanwhile, INS Kochi and INS Kolkata are on a rescue mission to save two barges with close to 400 people on board. This after the boats got stranded in the Arabian Sea yesterday due to Cyclone Tauktae. A total of 146 persons have been rescued from barge P305 by INS Kochi and offshore support vessel Energy Star in extremely challenging sea conditions. Barge P305 went adrift off the Hira oil fields in Bombay High area earlier with 273 personnel on board. In a separate effort, INS Kolkata rescued two survivors from the life raft of vessel Varaprabha. There is also a second barge which is stranded. It's called Gal Constructor. A barge with 137 people on board has been adrift off Colaba Point. An emergency towing vessel has made contact with the barge to rescue the personnel. Aerial search also commenced early this morning. Let's take this across to Pankaj Upadhyay. He's joining us live from Mumbai with the latest updates. Pankaj, can you just tell us what's the latest communication from the Navy on this rescue operation?
Yes, Akshita. So the latest message that we have received from the Indian Navy says that rescue efforts continued through the night by INS Kochi and INS Kolkata. Offshore support vessel Energy Star and Great Ship Ahalya have joined the effort, and total of 132 personnel have been rescued so far in extremely challenging circumstances. Our Navy also says that along with the Coast Guard, they are coordinating the rescue efforts, but the sea is still rough. Along with the straight-run ONGC barge P305, there are three other vessels that had sent the distress signals, and Indian Navy then had rushed for the rescue operation. Currently, the rescue operations are being coordinated with Indian Navy and the help of Coast Guard as well. And the latest message by the Indian Navy says that as far as barge P305 is concerned, a total of 132 personnel have been rescued so far.
Okay, Pankaj, thank you for that update. This is a story that we'll be tracking very closely and getting you the latest updates on the rescue operations. Through the night, the operations continued. Several personnel on board these barges have already been rescued. What we're seeing right now, particularly in the western coast of the country, is a double whammy. Cyclone Tauktae is threatening the country's COVID fight. States like Maharashtra, like Goa and Gujarat, it's being feared that oxygen-supplied hospitals may be hit because of the cyclone. The vaccination drive was already halted in the state of Maharashtra for 24 hours. As far as Gujarat is concerned, several patients have already been evacuated and shifted to other hospitals.
When it rains, it pours. Another surge in the middle of a virus surge. Packing winds as high as 185 kilometers. Tauktae roared up before Monday night's landfall in Gujarat. The timing couldn't have been worse for India. Now the global epicenter of the pandemic, the country is faced with a new natural disaster.
सेंटर से 600 रुग्ण हमारे शिफ्ट किए गए हैं बीकेसी हमारा मुलुंड हमारा दहीसर से पूरे पेशेंट सुरक्षित जगह पे लेके गए हैं.
The storm has added to the challenges posed by the pandemic's deadly onslaught. More than 600 patients have been moved to safer government centers from various designated COVID facilities in Mumbai alone.
administration really had the foresight of really removing all the patients from here, closing the entire vaccination center, and they have really been proved right. Look at the condition of the center right now. The water, the entire entrance is waterlogged. The covering that was there on not just on this entire path but also on the tents that you see, they have all been swept away. In fact, the barricades that you see here, the gutsy winds that the city has witnessed, that has really put all the barricades out.
Authorities in other coastal states also shifted many hospitalized COVID patients away from the cyclone's direct trajectory. But some on ventilator support could not be moved because of risk.
जो वेंटिलेटर पे है और जिसका ट्रांसफ़र शिफ्ट करना पॉसिबल नहीं है, तो मैंने जो डॉक्टर टीम ने उनको पूरा उसका सजेस्ट किया कि अगर हो पाया तो हम उसे यहाँ पे ही रखेंगे, क्या कि बीच में उनको रास्ते में ट्रांसफ़र के दौरान कोई इश्यू ना हो जाए। तो ऐसा हमें कॉन्फिडेंस में लिया है, हमें सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन दी गई है एंड दे आर डूइंग एट लेवल बेस्ट एट देयर ओन।
Extra ambulances are on a standby and oxygen stocks reserved for any potential emergency.
This is the most severe cyclone that's going to make a landfall in Gujarat since the 1998 storm that caused heavy damage in the state. The authority, they are focused on preventing any disturb that could hit medical and critical care supply for COVID patients.
One of the key areas of attention is electricity. Backups are put in place in anticipation of outages in COVID hospitals of Saurashtra.
Arrangements have been made for COVID hospitals. Dual power supply arrangements have been done. Not only that, DG sets for all the hospitals in Saurashtra where patients are there.
The storm has already pummeled Goa, which struggled with an oxygen crisis in its top hospital. The opposition here tweeted videos and stills of flooded wards. But the government says their COVID facilities have dodged the bullet.
नहीं कुछ नहीं, साइक्लोन बहुत बड़ा था और इसी के वास्ते यानी जो बारिश का पानी आया था वो विंडोज से अंदर आ चुका, क्योंकि विंडोज ओपन थे, उसके रूफ का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आई हैड चेक्ड और मुझे लगता है मुझे वो 2 घंटे में पूरा क्लियर कर दिया है। ज़्यादा करके पानी विंडोज से ही अंदर आया था।
A monster storm and a monster virus together. A massive undertaking for the governments in states and at the center to maintain life-saving supplies for hospitals in this twin crisis. Bureau Report, India Today.